Hi, welcome to Coffee with Clover YouTube channel. It's a new year and we're under lockdown, so I'll be presenting this year 12 months, 12 dinner parties. I'll be sharing with you what I do at home for my family under lockdown, so we'll be cooking. So for this month's menu, I'll be preparing a creamy pasta with shrimp, a chicken kebab. For dessert, I'll be serving a lemon cake and we'll be serving ginger ale, also with a garden salad. So stay tuned and let's get cooking. Okay, so I'm gonna be starting with the pasta. The pasta has been cooking for a while. It's just 1 pack of spaghetti pasta, and once it's ready, I'll be making the sauce and adding it to that. Now I'm gonna be making the shrimp. So the pot is almost hot, and I'll be adding butter, and this has to melt. Then I can start putting the shrimp in. Ooh, accident. Get that way. So with a tablespoon of butter, I'm just gonna add the shrimp in. Start sauteing the shrimp. And I have jumbo and the smaller size shrimp. You know, it's cooking really nicely. Onion first, I didn't, so I'm adding my onions now, and garlic. So I just do 1 clove of garlic chopped and a few slices of onion. And the shrimp can be done a minute on each side, and you keep turning them until they have that nice pink color. So as it cooks on, I'll be adding some salt, a little black pepper, and this seasoning, I love this seasoning. It's Old Bay seasoning. Flavors seafood really nicely. So this one I'll be adding to my shrimp. And it looks like paprika, and the taste is wonderful. So now the shrimp is cooking up, and shrimp doesn't really take long to cook, so in a few minutes I'll have to take this off. Okay, so the shrimp has been cooking for about 5-6 minutes and it's fully cooked. So now I'm going to be putting it to the side so that I can make the sauce for the pasta. So I'll be creating my sauce in this pot. So now in creating my sauce, I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of butter. And then I'll be adding in, I'll be whisking in the butter. And then I add flour to the butter and I whisk that in. So a tablespoon of flour. You can also use cornstarch if you do not want to use flour. And after whisking that in, then I add my milk. A cup of milk, because as I said, I'm creating the sauce. So I whisk that in. And then I'll be adding some salt. And I'll add a little pepper. And then I continue to whisk. Continue to whisk, and then I'll add my parsley flakes. You can use fresh chopped parsley. This one is store-bought. And then of course I whisk that in. And next I'll be adding my cheese. So I add the cheese to the sauce and I whisk it in as I go. And to add to the sauce, I'm going to be putting some of the pasta water. I actually saved some of the water after the pasta was ready, and so I'll be adding that back to the sauce. That helps to thicken it. So the sauce is coming together, and then I'll be adding this with the shrimp to the pasta. And see, it's nice and thick. all that ingredient inside. I'll just give it a quick taste just to make sure I'm on the right path. Ooh, hot. It's creamy and nice. Yay! I'll just give it a few seconds to thicken more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now my sauce is ready. I'm gonna move on to adding the shrimp to the pasta, which is already cooked. So I just go adding the shrimp to the pasta, and I'll be mixing it. So first I mix the shrimp in, and then I'll be adding the sauce. So gradually I add the sauce. So cheesy and creamy to the last drop. Set that aside. Clean up as you go. And it's creamy. I can smell it. It smells so nice. It actually turns out to be a one-pot meal. Creamy pasta with sauteed shrimp. And there you have it. So this will be served up for dinner with garden vegetable. All those big chunky. So there you go. So I just cover while it simmers, and then I move on to making my vegetables. So now I have my vegetable already pre-cut. So I'll be adding grape tomatoes, and I'll be putting it in the fridge so that it chill just in time for dinner. And I put the tomatoes in and just mix it up a bit. So what I have here is cabbage, lettuce, and carrot and baby tomatoes. So this will, I'll set this aside in the fridge to chill, and then I'll move on to making the honey chicken kebab. So I'll be putting together chicken kebab, honey glazed, and this is just chicken breast which I seasoned with salt and pepper, and I did it in the oven, baked it for a few minutes. So I'll be adding the sweet pepper and the pineapple, and I'll be using a stainless steel skewer. You can use whatever you have. You can use the bamboo ones. We're in lockdown, so I had both, so I'll be serving this for dinner. That way I can serve my chicken real hot from the oven. So I'll be putting on a piece of chicken, and then I'll do a piece of pepper and pineapple and more chicken, and you just repeat the order. More pepper and more pineapple, and you could fill it up. You could top it off with chicken, and when this is all done, you'll be putting the more honey on top of it. Dinner is ready. So dinner is served. Creamy pasta with sauteed shrimp, garden salad, honey glazed chicken kebab with pineapple, lemon cake, and ginger ale. Bon appetit.